guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to do the Jazwares Fortnite Lynx figure. She's a female cat. We also have the Shadow Henchman, which is one of Brutus's people. Again, we have another henchman here. This is the Renegade Shadow Man. And last but not least, Bash, who is a unicorn with a unicorn weapon. On the back, it pretty much shows all the figures that we have here, except for Cyclo's the only one I don't have. Oh, and Supersonic. But let's not waste any more time, and let's get all four of these guys and gals open. All right, man, we got a nice looking group of figures here. A couple things I'm digging, a couple things I'm questioning. The major issue I have is now that they have kind of given up on the building materials, why don't we have their back blings? I know that sometimes they do put them in these packs here, which I've yet to open this Ripley, so I'm wondering if maybe this is. I'll have to look it up and see. Somebody can verify in the comments. I'd appreciate it. But another thing here is Lynx is awesome, but I kind of wish it was the black suit. I think that's a much better looking figure, and I think that would look better, but Hasbro kind of is doing it because they're taking over the 6-inch line. So for Lynx, she's got the tail. It's purple, blue with the black at the tip. It's a really nice figure here. I'll get a little more light on that for you guys. So for Lynx, her head comes down that far, which is amazing. Two of these figures are very loose. The others are kind of tight. So her head comes all the way that far back. She doesn't have tilt, but she does rotate. You can kind of fake the tilt by doing that if you want to. Her ab crunch is a little that way and more back. And she's got the amazing tilt on these figures, which is always nice. As for her arms, they come up that high naturally, but you can always turn it around to get that. Her elbows do hit that near 90. Her wrists do rotate. And I think, yeah, she does have articulation on her wrist here as well, which is awesome. In and out just like the other one. She has no cut in her waist, obviously, because she has that. She does have a cut in her thigh. And as far as her legs go, she's got perfect range. She's got a double hinge in there, which is always nice to have. I thought this was a cut here, but apparently it's not. I still want to believe it is. I love the little claws on her toes, or her shoes. So her foot goes that far back, and comes forward that far. And I'll give you guys a nice little close-up here of her so we can move on to the next one. I love the knee pads, the little claws. I do like that touch of red. I just wish either they went all black or all purple. But either way, this is still a really nice figure. You can see she's got plenty of color. And they do still put the holes in the back for the back bling. So maybe it is in one of those packs. I do have both. As far as her weapon, she gets this very nice staff that really does match her color. You can tell it's made for her. It's got that purple on the bottom with a little bit of silver, that black sparkly kind of color up here as well. It is not hard, it is not sharp whatsoever. Jazwares does a good job of that to keep a kid safe. So that's Lynx. Very happy with that figure. The next figure we're going to look at here is, I forgot his name, the Shadow Henchman. And the Shadow Henchman is awesome, guys. I think this is going to be a favorite of a lot of people. He does have the llama hat on. The hat is not removable, neither are the glasses. Glasses are a little off-centered, but I've seen worse. His head comes that far down. And with a little bit of intuition, he comes that far back, which is nice. Very nice. He does have the rotation, but he doesn't have tilt like the other one. He has ab crunch a little bit, but it's hindered because of this suit. There is no way to open it, which is fine because that keeps the tie straight. Nice little tie clip on there too. His arms come up and come over like that. His elbow, again, close to 90. It's about as close as you want it. His hands do rotate, and they do have that extra bit of articulation there, you can see. That is on both hands as well. He does rotate at the waist, which is nice. It's not really hindered that much. There is a thigh cut in here, believe it or not, which is awesome. And again, double jointed. It would be great if they were pinless, but I'm not going to complain when you're getting good figures like this. Besides the hat, glasses, and tie, I think his shoes are probably one of the best things about this figure. I love that they got the tongue up, like the old school shoes with the fat laces. It looks like this guy's ready to grab a skateboard and get around town. And he's got that rotation there as well. I like that he have his pants all bagged up down there. Yeah, so I'll give you guys a little look here at him with his gloves on. I like the face. You could tell it looks like he's got a mask on for sure. Like some kind of knit mask maybe. And his back's got the hole for the bling, but otherwise he's plain. I'll tell you, the paint job on these guys is really, really nice. I mean, I know there's little errors like that happen, little scuffs, but it's nothing to be upset about or not go buy this figure. His weapon is very cool. Again, orange is my favorite color. I think it's a really nice weapon. It's got the grips here. Kind of reminds me of like, you know, those like hiking and climbing sticks that people get. They kind of have those grooves. He's got multicolors on here. He's got the pearly black. He's got like a darker black. And then he's got the steel color with the orange. As you can see the difference between these two here. Yeah, another nice weapon for the figure. And for our next guy, this is the Renegade, or you know what I'm saying, Renegade Shadowman. He's awesome with these purple eyes. This reminds me of Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. And I was saying to myself earlier that it's kind of sad when somebody else can make your figures better than you. And I really feel like Jazwares is killing it. And, you know, with the G.I. Joe retro line, we're getting a lot of reuse, unfortunately. And it would be nice to see brand new figures and brand new sculpts. But, I mean, for the meantime, you could definitely throw these figures in with the G.I. Joe and have no problem. So his arms, they do the same thing for most of the articulation on these figures. Near 90. Actually, he's got a much better angle there. He's got gloves on, and it does rotate here. And he does have that articulation right there that we all need and like, so when he can hold his guns and stuff. His ab crunch comes forward that much and comes back that much. This figure is very, very loose in the waist, which is fine with me as long as it can stand. So, actually, no, we didn't have rotation. We have a thigh cut, but it's hidden by the buckle, or that strap, which is really nice on both legs. His leg, he's got the double joint. It's kind of hindered by well, not really, actually. I mean, if you're sitting down, you probably take this off somehow. It does come off. I'd be very interested in seeing what the figure looks like. Maybe I'll do that for the pictures. So he's got that double knee. He's got these big hunking boots on. His foot goes back that far and then comes forward this far. And he's got complete rotation of them. I think this is probably my second. Like I said, if that Lynx was all black and gray color, I think that would be a much better figure. But this is definitely tied with the other Henchman. I love he's got skull and back. I almost kind of wish they would have got the thing a little straighter, but how often do you really look at the back of figures? And I like all this little white puffiness they got there. It just makes it look a lot cooler. It kind of reminds me of Bane when he had that coat in the movie. So as far as his tool, he's got this really nice, it's very similar to the other guy as far as having the shape and everything, but he does have the mark up here. And it's on the other side as well. He's got that gray pearly plastic, but then he also has the black here for a wrap for grip, which is really nice. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. And last but not least is Bash. Man, what do you say about this? I mean, we know there's going to be llamas. It's Fortnite, but look at that. The color in this figure, the rainbow, say what you want to say about rainbows. But look at the texture on this figure, guys. We're not going to get any other figure like this. Regardless if you like Fortnite or not, doesn't matter. I like Fortnite, I play it, but I love these figures, man. They're very interesting, they're different. And this one, look at, he's got the straps down, like, just really good ideas. I wish G.I. Joe would take after these. So you can see he's got, like, I think there was teeth there. A little silver if he's a robot or whatever. His head comes down really nice that far. And it goes that far back. He's got a little bit of give because the head's a little bigger than the horse, so you can get a little, just a tiny little bit of attitude out of him. His arm comes up just like everyone. Oh, actually, he's a little hindered here, to be honest with you. But you can still achieve that if you'd want to. Got another nice elbow here. He looks cool like that, like he's trying to be all strong. His hand is the same exact as all the other ones. I'll save you guys a little time. Little paint wear right there. Unfortunately, that's what's going to happen with these good colors. See, is it doing it? Yeah, I felt the crack and peeled right away. Unfortunate. He's very loose in the ab again. So he does have pretty good range, and he doesn't really hold it when he goes all the way forward, but he does have really nice tilt. I haven't really showed you guys how their legs go, so they come that high, and they come back like that. I don't think that's too important. If anybody needs to see it, I'll just do some stretching in the pictures. He carries on with the rest of the figures with that thigh cut. Wonderful sparkly knee pads. Wonderful articulation at the knee. You almost can see the plugs at first. A little different than all the other figures, to be honest with you. And there's wonderful purple laces on these boots. His foot comes that far back. And actually, let me just do this one. It comes all the way forward like this. This guy's awesome. I love the outfit. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on here. You just don't see this with other companies. A lot of the figures are plain. Like, look at all the colors that are in here. Like, every color that's in a rainbow is pretty much on this guy. He's got a little sparkly on the head. That nice gold horn. Yeah, again, this is a really nice figure. And you could take some, I think you could take the belt piece off here. Not 100% sure, you'd have to figure it out for yourself, but there's a lot of customizing options with these guys. And I kind of like how his undershirt's kind of ripped a little bit there. I don't know exactly what that's for, but yeah, his weapon is awesome, of course, because it's a unicorn. A little bit of fuzz up there, which happens. It's got this silver up here, which is really nice, like mechanical looking, with that purple and turquoise or whatever coloring that is, with the handle coming down here. And I love how this looks like it's spray painted on. I'm sure that's what it's supposed to be, but I like that it looks like real like that, like you really just spray painted. I wish the rest kind of followed that. I love the X on the eye. No color on the mouth for the weapon, but they did do it for him. And how accurate are these to each other? See, the weapon is bigger. Not a whole lot, but enough. Yeah. It seems like that's a little brown there. I like how they did kind of mess that up a little bit so it looks more natural. But yeah, guys, that's it for these 4 guys. I want to thank you guys very much. If you plan on getting these figures, please let me know. Otherwise, like and subscribe so YouTube can know that I'm doing a good job and not just think I'm just some guy doing this when I'm bored. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time and have a good day. Be good.